Welcome to the Angel Aura. My name is Nia, and this reading right here is coming to you as a little prophecy or a big prophecy, I don't know yet, about your immediate future. The next 14 days, they will be crucial for you. They will be very impactful and they will have an effect on your long-term future. This reading is timeless, so whenever you are finding it, whenever it is finding you, if what I'm about to say resonates with you, it will be for you. But there is a very strong energy about November 2025, which is when I'm recording this. And when the vast majority of you will be tuning in. Don't worry if you're watching at a different time. November might still be important for you in some way or another. But they're showing me number 4, obviously, because it's on this card. And they're showing me 111. So what I'm getting is empowerment. The Magician is number 1 in the Major Arcana. The Magician is when all the elements or the energies are coming together in a powerful way and they're being used as an instrument, as a tool to make a powerful move. So what you will be experiencing in the next 14 days, or in 14 days from now, will also be affecting everyone globally. So, I strongly advise against, getting too involved with the news, with media and such, because it's all fear-mongering, so much lies and deception. But you will be seeing things will be exposed or come to the surface, and these things will impact all of us individually. Yeah, I see this full moon here. When is the next full moon? Whenever you are watching, there is something about the full moon and about halos. Have you been noticing the halos around the sun and the moon? I have. I can't really talk about the reasons as to why they appear on this channel, but everything has a spiritual reason as well. So even if dark forces are at play, good forces are also at play, so watch out for halo effects and kind of prism effects. Light, the language of light and color is how your spirit team are trying to reach you. So your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your protectors, source, your higher self, past and loved ones. They're saying something about venture. So please, this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates, right? But some of you have plans in the next 14 days, or plans will make you, okay? You will make plans or plans will make you. But you might receive an invitation to some kind of venture, or to go on an adventure, or a party, a convention. People. You might not be a people person. Like myself, I'm both an extrovert and an introvert. You might resonate with that a lot. But even if you're like a caveman, a cavewoman hiding away, like a hermit, something will happen where you'll be meeting some people. So this could be a little birthday party or a little get together with some colleagues after work, or maybe it's an online retreat, or maybe it's something much bigger. You will know or you might not know, but this is happening and it's important that you go. And again, they're showing me number 4. It's like 4 powerful forces coming together. And these colors, I love these colors, pink and magenta and purple. So I feel lots of heartfelt energy here coming through, and they're showing me a pink butterfly right now. Butterfly stands for transformation. Things will transform in a way you can't believe. So this reading is obviously inspired by this card, but also by this card here, which has the same color scheme almost, and it's a German oracle card. I'll be reading this out to you in German for those of you who tell me I should do that whenever I have German oracle cards. Zukunft, erschaffe dir eine lichtvolle Zukunft. So future. This is about your very near future and your long-term future. Create a light full of light, a bright future for yourself. the light, the language of light. You know, this is clearly a way in which the higher realms are trying to get your attention. So if you see a rainbow, it's not a coincidence. If someone flashes their light at you whilst you're out and about driving, yes, it's a person, but they are an instrument used by some kind of higher force to get your attention, like flashing lights, shooting stars, sunlight. I don't know what it is, but watch out for that. And you are the creator of your own reality. I know how triggering that can sound for those of us who go through an awful reality, but it is true, because our souls, you know, they choose a path that we go through when we incarnate. And then we have free will as to how we walk that path, as to how we make it through these challenges that we agree to before we come here. But what I'm trying to say is we are going through a global shift, and you will see so much transformation. And depending on how awake you are, not how woke you are, that's not the same thing, how awake you are, you will know what this is about. And the sleepers, they will have a hard time, and I'm preparing you. If you have lots of sleepers around you, so people who have not noticed at all how, especially during the last 5 years, things have become blatantly obvious, those people, I feel like they will have two kinds of reactions, and these reactions will affect you. So either they will stubbornly hang on to the old, because some people just rather, you know, get told lies that hurt than be confronted with something new. But I really feel like the lies are coming to an end. So I'm feeling from those sleepers some kind of a negative reaction where they refuse to see the obvious. And I don't know how these people will be coping, and you will have people around you like that, hopefully not close to you, but just be prepared for people to have a strong reaction within the next 14 days. And other people will join your team. I see some people actually coming towards you and maybe apologizing to you, admitting that they were blind, that they were wrong, that you were right, joining your team. So team, I don't know, this is both collective energy and very personal energy. I'm seeing someone coming towards you with an apology, or with they're approaching you in some kind of way to make amends or to make a plan. This could be about something professional, something family related, something, I don't know. I see someone coming towards you and joining your team. You'll be feeling less alone. And you'll be having some very nice experiences with people. Yeah, small nice experiences. I see so much reconciliation here, but at the same time I see a proper kind of shift and rift that is necessary between you, the awakened ones, and the empowered ones, and those who aren't on that wavelength. So be prepared to see people go, be prepared to see people come back to you, or to have new people join you. And nothing is ever a coincidence. I have a prism light here on my mouth, so speak your truth. A lot will be spoken about and addressed within the next 14 days, or in 14 days. And this will have a long-term effect on everyone's future here. Truths will be spoken that many of us have known all along, and some of us haven't. With this osprey here, I love this bird. If you are one of my loyal viewers who watch all of my readings, I have some, I appreciate you, shout out to you, but shout out to anyone who supports me. I have recently talked about the osprey. I believe it was on this channel. I think I showed the feather. Can you tell me in the comments if you remember what reading it was? Because I'm reminded of it now. And the osprey, as a spirit animal, can help you get, or can help you find what you need. So, and this osprey is sitting on a crystal ball. And I've also said this quite often in my readings now, that depending on where you live on this planet and when you are watching, but let's just say the next 6 months. So those of us who are watching in real time and who are in the northern hemisphere, we are in autumn right now, so this would be spring. Translated how it fits your situation, but the next 6 months, in 6 months, you'll be, and trust and believe, really believe this, you'll be in a whole different surrounding, energy-wise for sure, but for many of you this will also be completely different people, a completely different place, so you might move, or a completely different workplace. You might actually change your appearance a lot. Like, everything will be so new, and this will be the true new, but what needs to happen first is this exposure, this revelation, and this shift and drift. And this is happening in the next 14 days. I feel like in your private lives, a lot will happen in that regard. Maybe you'll finally have that real talk with your partner, with someone close to you, where you never really, addressed certain issues, and then you'll decide to either go your separate ways, or you will, create something new and have your partnership be on a better level. This is happening for many of you. And again, what is it that you want right now? So the osprey, if this is your spirit animal, and you might see it as confirmation after this reading, will help you achieve these things that you are focused on. And it has to be kind of related with everything I have said up until now. I hope this is making sense. The camera is really struggling with the changing light, so sorry about that, but it doesn't matter. Light and color is a tool of communication, remember that. So you're not struggling, you're shifting. This is actually a message, okay? So show your true colors. People will be showing their true colors so that you can finally find what you're looking for. I feel like there's been so much separation, so much deception, so much illusion, so much confusion, so much grayness collectively and in your private life that you couldn't really start to even look for what you need. And in 6 months, you will have what you need and you will be there. And in the next 14 days, this will become apparent to you and you'll be able to make some important moves, to take some important steps. So for those of you who feel like you don't really belong in this world because it's so crazy, because it can be so awful, I don't know what you're going through, only take it if it resonates, but you will have this sense of belonging. And in 6 months, you belong somewhere. This is about your purpose, about meaningful connections, about a place to live and to, be in. You will get there, right? And in the next 14 days, you will experience something that will prove to you that, this will come true. You get some proof, you get some early kind of, what you call that, like signs, and I can't think of the word right now, it's completely gone. Like, you will be in that energy a little bit, and it will motivate you to keep on going and to be hopeful. And so much change is coming, so much change. And you will find what you need, you will find it, and you will be completely sure of what you need. Some of you might not be sure, what do I really need right now? Do I need a perfect partner? Do I need a perfect job? What do I need? You will find out. And it's strongly linked to empowerment and stability. So watch out for number 14. 14 is the Temperance card in the Major Arcana. It's the angel of balance, of patience, and of healing. So I've talked a lot about these opening cards, but they're very powerful. Watch out for these numbers and for the osprey and for bird feathers. And now I'll be pulling from this tarot deck here. It really matches the vibe. We have rainbow colors, we have an eye here, eye symbolism, and it's an owl deck. By the way, the back of this deck is also rainbow colored, so hope and color. And I see like a little party or celebration coming for many of you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have this Ace of Pentacles card, and it's screaming at me. After I'm just following my intuition here, okay? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. So I usually pull from my decks, but sometimes the back of the deck reveals a lot, and everything is a message. This is the back of the deck speaking to you, and if you look at the deck the way it is, when you put it on a surface, the back, or the bottom, sorry, I mean, well, the bottom, now it's the bottom, now it's the back. So this is kind of hidden, but for you, within the next 14 days, it will be revealed. Someone's going to flip the deck. The deck will be flipped, the world will be turned upside down, and all of this Seven of Cups in the reverse energy, this confusion, this illusion, these lies, this sense of being lost, and maybe you feeling quite depressed and quite unfulfilled, and thus turning to some kind of self-damaging coping mechanisms and vices that will come to an end. And look how there is a rainbow coming out of the cup. This is your cup. Take your rainbow cup. So joy and bridges, making meaningful connections with like-minded people. I also see this house here. So many of you might be moving or visiting new places very often in the near future, because this Ace of Pentacles here is an offering, is a new beginning in the physical, and we are going through this collectively on this world. The world has changed a lot, and as of now, it has changed for the worst. Really has. The world has become so evil, but you know, without destruction, there can't be recreation, and that's what's happening. The world is having a rebirth, and so will you, and everyone living on this planet who is, you know, a higher vibrational soul, and you definitely are. And I love how something's being born here. So what is this little, what do you call an owl baby? I don't know, is that a chick? I don't know. What's an owl's baby? It's probably not chick, is it? But yeah, what does this represent to you? Within the next 14 days, if you don't know already, you will get a clue what this baby is. You already have the egg, and the egg will be cracked in the next 14 days, and in 6 months you'll be living this new life with this new thing. Watch out for feathers again. I see little cute fluffy feathers, so you don't have to always find huge feathers. For those of you who also find feathers a lot, they don't have to be huge in order to be a message. They can be tiny. If it speaks to you, it's a message, right? Myself, the other day, I got back home, and there was a tiny fluffy feather stuck on my door. I didn't really see it because it was so small. It was kind of covering the keyhole. So watch out for these feather messages. It means that you're not alone, that you're guided and protected. And now I'm getting a sign about something rare and precious. There is this flower, and I don't know what it's called in English, but it grows on the top of the mountains and in a very kind of hostile environment, and it's white. Edelweiss. Tell me what it means in English. I'll look it up. I can't believe I don't know this. Right. So only if you climb the mountain, if you make it to the top, you'll get this very precious flower, which is protected, by the way, because it's so precious. Expect something like that, you know, a reward for the tough climbers. And I've just dropped a lot of cards, so I need to pick them all up. Okay, and as I dropped the cards, this one was, it landed right on my right knee. So the Nine of Wands, you have really come to the top right now, which means the top of your mountain of struggle and pain and hardships. Trust and believe. You will see this in the next 14 days. It will be revealed to you that whatever you have been going through for a long time, and I see this as mainly being the last 4 to 5 years or maybe 1 year. So your hardships, your physical health issues, your financial struggles, your personal struggles, I don't know, the collective, you will see within the next 14 days that This is it now. It won't continue. You won't have to keep on climbing that mountain. You will see that you have reached the top. And yes, you might be feeling quite, injured, quite hurt, quite exhausted, quite doubtful, quite skeptical, but trust and believe you are standing on the top here. And you will see, you'll have a whole new perspective, and you will get to where you need to be. The Osprey will make sure of that. Once you have truly reached that mountaintop, now I'm seeing like fog. Maybe you are at the last bit where there's a lot of fog around you and you don't even realize that the top, the peak is right there, right in front of you. You'll see that, and the fog will clear and you have this awesome view. So I want to pull one card about this view. What will you be seeing in 14 days or within the next 14 days? What will you be seeing from that top? You'll be very proud of yourself as well for making it that far. Was getting a psychic download. Wow, the Knight of Wands. Okay, because I was seeing a walking stick, so that might resonate with someone here. A walking stick, Knight of Wands. Oh, and he's carrying this little dragon creature. So the Knight of Wands is an awesome card. It's a card of inspiration and motivation and drive and fire and ambition and starting a new adventure. So what? And this bird, this owl, kind of has a nice view here. He's flying. So I don't know what it is, but some of you in that time frame, you might plan a journey where you'll be air traveling, or someone will air travel to you, or you'll just be so excited to make plans. You'll see that you now have the power, the wisdom, the resources, the whatever you need to make plans again. Ambitious plans, passionate plans. You'll see, okay? Or you might see someone who's just like you and who'll be coming towards you with the same kind of passion and enthusiasm. So this might be about something business related or family related, love related, about yourself, about your health. I don't know, take it how it resonates, all right? Okay, I've put 4 cards now from the tarot deck. I feel like we should finish off this reading with a feather card and maybe another angel number card. We'll see. But now I really, really want to pull feather. I love these rainbows here. Do you see that? This is making me very happy and very hopeful. Color therapy is so effective. I highly recommend color therapy. Just surround yourself with the colors that just make you feel good, that raise your vibration. It has an immediate effect on you, color therapy, and you'll be seeing some colors. Maybe you'll get a colorful gift very soon. I don't know. And for those of you who've been feeling very, very tired, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical health advice. I'm giving spiritual advice as a medium. But this physical tiredness is because you're so weary, because you have been climbing that mountain for so long. You'll be refreshed. You'll be like an animal waking up from hibernation, and trust and believe in 6 months it will be spring season for you. It will be. And I pulled the blackbird feather. I've pulled this card a lot on this channel if you've been watching me for a while. Black feathers. This reminds me of the Amy Winehouse song Back to Black. And why is it getting so dark as I'm pulling this feather? I know what the message is, but let's read the message first, see what it says. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. This is us coming back to the magician message I gave you in the very beginning. In the very beginning, I told you I'm seeing the magician in the major arcana. So this is a gift from the magician. The black feather is a gift from the magician. You will find a black feather. Many of you will. So watch out for those. You might not find a physical one, but you might see a black feather. Watch out for black feathers. Maybe I'll link in the description box down below a follow-up reading where I'm holding a black feather, because that's a message. And this is inviting you also to kind of release whatever you are grieving right now. What are you grieving? you're probably grieving lost opportunities from before this climbing the mountain of struggle and hardships began. You're grieving your old self, you're grieving past relationships, but let me tell you, yes, you need to give that energy attention, but don't hold on to it. Let it go. Don't be stuck in the past and know that what you lost was not meant for you. And whatever or whoever needs to find you always will. If it's written in your destiny, it will find you. And sometimes we have to lose things in order to gain something completely new. And this is what the world is going through right now. So accept the grief, okay? Accept it, look at it, embrace it, and let it go. And be ready for this rebirth, and know that you have a lot of untapped potential within you that will be unfolding. And in the next 14 days, you will see. You will see, you will see, you will see. And untapped potential, especially physically. You'll be feeling more awake. This will take some time, but you'll be feeling more awake, more energized, more refreshed. So I see a lot of mental health and physical health issues healing for you, and a lot about that may be exposed in the near future globally, but trust and believe things will get much better. And I feel like this reading is perfect as it is so far, so I'm not going to be pulling a last angel number card. Thank you so very much if you watched it, or if you want to let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, hype it if you can, it helps so much. Leave a comment, it helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave a feather emoji, an owl emoji, or just a heart emoji, anything will do. Subscribe, join the tribe, turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Feel free to leave some suggestions for future topics, and I'm very excited for the next 14 days for all of us. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters. Many, many rainbow blessings to all of you, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.